Sorry, guys, just a test run. So hey, it's finally here. I'm ahead of the game, I guess. Uh, I don't know what I'm saying right now. This is my first live. I'm really freaking nervous. I hope that you guys don't hammer on me too hard. Hopefully, some other people join. All right, thank you, JJ. So, oh, hey, there you go. Hey, Kilco. Just to, there's going to be some Richie Z. Thank you. Um, so if anybody notices, so Brian Kilco, you are a moderator. I threw out I threw up some moderators so I could have them right off the bat just in case. Um, Richie Z, I tried to find your what do you call it, contact or whatever it is, so I could make you a moderator. So there you go. All right, there you go. Richie Z, you're now going to be officially a moderator, hopefully, if everything works out right. So then let's see. Tonight, like I said, if you guys could just be patient with me on this first live stream, I'm sorry about this. So, okay, now there's a dog. Great. Can you guys hear that dog? Okay, so like so this so if you haven't noticed or didn't really see the thumbnail, this is my pregame for HBR. Actually, I'm not doing 2 hours. I'm only doing 1 hour until right about 7:00 because literally when I told everybody that I was going to be pre-gaming Chris, an hour later I got a message for a Zoom call that I'm supposed to be on at 7:00 with some people from Instagram, doing a group, like a little like whiskey gram group meeting thing to celebrate a release of somebody's store pick. And I had already committed to that way before I decided to do the YouTube thing. It just hadn't been set in stone yet. So I'll be back on Hot Buttery Rolls if he wants to bring me back. So let's see. Comments. Here we go. All right. So let's see. Hey, Sherry G. Okay. So like I said, I'm just trying to figure some of this stuff out. So let's go. Okay. So this is from Hendo from earlier. Is this thing on? JJ asking me, are we live this time? Let's see. Kilco, good evening. Good evening to you too also, sir. So basically I'm watching the stream on a television set over here just to see how it looks and everything else. And then so I'm actually doing the chat in StreamYard. So if I miss you, please forgive me. It's going to take a while to get used to all this. Wesley Zeller, hey, how you doing? And like I said, Richie Z's in the house. Sherry G flying high. Let's see who else we got. We got Hendo. Okay. So yeah, I don't know how many people are going to come in or they're going to watch this, but I'm just going to try to do my best here this first time. So what's everybody drinking tonight? Hey, Roy, good to see you. Trev Wilson, the wrench. Just so you know already, Trev, you are I put some people ahead as wrenches, and you were number one. I tried to do Amy. I tried to do Sherry G, but I couldn't. For some reason, the links weren't working, but I'll get that taken care of. Say Austin Phelps. Wow. Thank you. I thought that you only watched Trev's streams. But yeah, the last few days have been a little bit stressful with this trying to get this all together and everything else. I started out trying to using my phone as a webcam, and it looked all right. It was okay, but I guess you say the best thing that yeah. See, yeah, Sherry G, Tennessee. Hell, here, that's where it is. I missed it. Hello, Austin Phelps. So yeah, basically what I've been and then I went ahead and switched to I have a Canon M50, and I got that all hooked up, and this is going through the Canon webcam beta. Hopefully soon enough, at some point in time, I'll have the money. I'm going to go ahead and get I've got an RP, but it would work better with a one of those Elgato cam links and stuff like that. But let's see. Let's play around a little bit. Nope, that's not it. Okay. So, like I said, it's HBR's birthday, but I just want to make sure that everybody knows to hashtag #SugItShook, hashtag Team Fun. That will not go away. Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident. So, yeah, that's the other thing, too. Now, I'm just got notified that Drew P. Whiskey just went live, too. So, this is why it's going to be kind of hard to get people to be able to watch stuff like that. But that's all right. No big deal. This is just the first time. All I can do is go up from here. I appreciate the fact that I believe that I have 32 subscribers, and I'm very appreciative of that. Let's see. But let's see. Excuse me. All right. So let's see. What do I want to do? Okay. So if there's anybody that wants to come on here with me, I'm going to go ahead and post this here in a second. And let's see what I got here. That's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to go ahead and jump on here with me. So, okay. Why is this? There you go. That's why. So, yeah, let's see. What do we got? Oh, I'm up to 40 subscribers. I appreciate this, guys. I mean, like I said, I'm brand new to this. I'm just a guy that appreciates whiskey and appreciates the people involved in it. And basically, I just try to help who I can help out with and do what I do. The Instagram has been really doing well. As a matter of fact, I want to thank some people that have gone out of their way to promote me over the last few days. Dusty Dan, he's actually from the lives the last this week that I've done. Basically, that got me. I was barely at like 320, and now I think I'm really sure that I'm pretty close to. Would it be? Let's see. Yeah. See, I'm at. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, 2 days ago I was at like 320. I hit 350 yesterday. I was amazed by that, and now I'm at almost 370. So I appreciate that over on Instagram at @the_Nashville. So yeah, if I mean, I know this is my first stream, and the PayPal Venmo thing is not something I'm like pushing or anything else. I put it there to when I was trying to get all this together just to do a banner and everything else, and I don't expect anybody to send me any money. I don't, if you do, that's cool. All it's going to do is help the channel. Truthfully, right now, I'm okay. I'm pretty okay. Not working presently, but still, I'm okay. I got a camera that I can use. I mean, I got a really good camera I can use, and then and I guess it looks all right. So if anybody wants to join in, you can click that. There you go. So hey, Whiskey Samurai, Barn Door. Sorry, I've been ignoring people. My mistake. So here we go. So Samurai, how you doing, buddy? Barn Door. Thank you for coming. You get seriously, guys. This means a lot to me that you guys would come over here. But the thing is the one person that I've been looking for. If anybody wants to contact him and say, "Hey, we're talking about you," is Chris Hot Buttery Rolls, Britton, and I mean, I don't know how the notification thing went. If anybody got notified, because I mean, truthfully, if you didn't click to notify you everything, then it's not going to. But let's see, what do we got here? But Trev, I've like I said, there's a lot of people that have been really helpful to me. I mean, I haven't had a lot of contact with anybody trying to set this up because I didn't want to bother anyone. But a lot of people over the last 4 or 5 days have been really, really like supportive and helpful, and just the comments they've been putting on Instagram and everything else is just amazing to me. Scott at My Bourbon Journey, Trev, Richie Z's always been there, contact, stayed in touch with me and just said, hey. So yeah, I just checked it. It was like I guess it was 40. Maybe somebody said, screw this guy and jumped off. Let's see. I don't even know how many people are actually here watching this. Let's see. Okay. Oh, hey there. Okay. Well, yeah. Will, thanks a lot, buddy. Let's see. Well, there's 11 people watching now. Somebody just jumped off because there was 12. But, all right. Thanks. So, let's see. I don't know how you see lurkers. I don't have any idea. That's something I got to get used to. But let's see. What we got here? Anybody new that I hadn't yelled out yet? Okay, so we got Barn Door. And then you got, okay, here we go. Will Henderson. I'm working on this Forester single barrel strength. Yeah, you gotta work on those. Hopefully that, I mean, in a worst case scenario, it's not that like bad. It's just really super, those things are hot as hell. I mean, you might be able to get gum out of your hair or something with it. But let's see, 1910 50-50 blend. Is that a thing? Okay, so you're doing 1910 and barrel strength. Okay, well then the barrel strength was a 2020 thing. So technically, I guess a 2020 1910 split the difference. So that's 110 years. So 50. So it's technically, if you wanted to say it's a 1960, I guess that's a thing. But so far this week's been actually really a good week for a lot of people on Instagram and on and on YouTube. I mean, you had Jason Mash and Drum. Let's see, he hit 40,000. That was fun. The after party on that was extremely fun with Hot Buttery Rolls, Ken from Scotch Down Under, and let's see. Then a few others out there. Jason himself, freaking My Bourbon Journey. Let's see. Oh God, Wheels. There's a bunch of people that were on. That was a lot of fun. And then so that was on late. Was that Yeah, it was late. It was the late show or whatever we call it with the hot buttery rolls. But we had a lot of fun. Let's see. And then let's go to yeah. Truthfully, please, excuse me if I'm missing any of your if you're saying anything straight to me. Watching your Bruins. What UCLA? Just kidding. I know you're watching freaking Boston, right? See, well, Mike Franklin's here. That's good to see. Thank you very much for joining and watch and that. Like I was saying earlier, I will. I'm only going to go until I was going to go for two. I would have gone for 2 hours, but I have a prior engagement. Well, I explained it a little while ago, but a friend is celebrating their bottle release tonight on a Zoom. The bottle's been out for a little while, but a lot of people have we've been holding on to it. The bottles for this tasting, so everybody does a Zoom tasting together for the first time. And if you don't know them, you should be following them. Names are Sleepless Kimmy. Let's see. Well, hey Roy, that's understandable. Freaking. So yeah, this his live. It's Saturday. He's going to be. We've discussed it, and he's discussed it on his live that he's thinking about moving it up an hour or so. So I had initially, hey, there you go. Initially, what was going to be, he was going to go on an hour earlier, but that's why I initially did it at 6, so that he wanted to go on an hour earlier this week. He would be able to, and everything else. But so I got somebody here that's ready to come on, and let's see. Let's go ahead and add him to the stream. Will Henderson. What's up, Hendo?
What's up, Wags?
Okay.
What's going on, man?
I can't hear you. Sorry.
You can't hear me?
Is there something I'm missing here?
Might be me. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, so I'm not hearing you. Is there anybody else hearing Hendo?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, I don't know why I'm not hearing them. Hold on.
It might be my internet. Can you hear me? Super yellow. That's kind of weird. Can you hear me? No.
All right. Can you hear me, Hendo?
I can.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know why I'm not hearing.
All right. You. All right. Well, I'll hop off.
Let's see. Yeah, this is crazy.
We'll try again.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Hendo. I got to get this figured out. That's weird. Everybody, other people can hear him. I can't. I couldn't hear him. So I guess that's something we're gonna have to work on. Let's see. If anybody has, okay, so I'm on StreamYard. If anybody has any ideas why it might not be working, let me please DM me or send me a message. Sorry about that, Will. We'll work on that. I don't know why. Yeah, I gotta get some. I gotta get like an overlay. I gotta do the Jason thing, the HBR thing, and everything else. I gotta work on that. Hey, Trev. Yeah, Trev. I'm gonna have to ask you about that. Maybe I'll talk to Chris about it. Why I'm not able to hear other people. Maybe hold on a second. Let me try something. Go ahead and hold on. Sorry guys. I'm gonna go ahead and try something else and then see if that works. Okay. Okay, so I got a feeling that what it is that I'm watching the other stream. I'm watching the stream on a television set over here, and it's plugged into my HV. It's plugged in through the HDMI. So it's taken. I think it's taken over. So let's. I got to figure this out somehow. All right. So I'll work on that another time. Okay. So back to what I was saying. And please, like I said, I'm sorry, Will. I'll get that worked out, and then we'll get this going. So this is a Maker's Mark pick from Private Select from 108 proof. My friends Sleepless Kimmy and the Whiskey Neanderthal. Okay, there's Will again. Let's see if I can get him. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah, no, I'm not hearing you, buddy. I gotta figure this out why it's not working. Yeah, we're gonna. I guess I'm sorry, Will. I'm gonna have to try this again some other time. Forgive me.
You're good, dude.
I'll DM. I'll message you in a little while. All right. Thank you.
All right. Cheers.
See you later. Yeah. Again, I'm sorry. And this is like a really with this bottle, it's something kind of special. It's kind of say special to me in a way that these are the two people that embraced me on Instagram right off the bat. And when I met up with them the very first time, they've been nothing but kind to me and treated me like a member of their family since day one. And so when they all of a sudden come up and told me they were getting that pick, they were going to do a pick with U.S. Liquor here in California, it was great. Now, Sleepless Kimmy, she's in a wheelchair from an accident earlier in her life, and so we call her the wheelchair whiskey hunter. That's what she does. She hunts whiskey. She's on a break right now from it. She was going really hard, and mental and physical things beating up on her. Basically, that is oh, hey Jacob. So they went ahead and they had done a pick, and so she has this thing about Timmy from freaking South Park, and so there was always these jokes of her being Kimmy, and so since she is in a wheelchair, they went ahead and did a South Park themed tater sticker. And so that's the big thing about that one. I'm gonna be doing a tasting with them tonight at 7:00 over on the Zoom. If anybody else wants to just jump on the Zoom, you can go to on Instagram at Sleepless Kim, and she has an open invite for anybody that just wants to come and just see what the talk of the community and stuff like that. So let's see. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, Will. Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's on your end because people are hearing you on the stream. It's on my end. So basically, well, I think you know what. Hey, what's up, Dusty Dan? So yeah, thank you, Dusty Dan. I said I was talking about you a little while ago. You guys have gone out of your way, especially you over the last few days, to welcome me to YouTube, to pump me to go over on Instagram and get people to come over and sub and all sort of stuff. And it's amazing to me that you guys would do that. I appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody that's here. If I missed you, yeah, then oh hey Kyle, what's going on? This is the guy Kyle, the Drink Pro, the one I've been on everybody's lives and everything else yelling about. Well, not yelling about, but trying to bring him up as much as possible. He achieved his goal. He wanted to get 500 if you want to get 500 followers on Instagram, and I don't know what the count is lately, he can throw that in the the chat. But I want to say it's over 600, and so he's done really good over there, and he's doing. I'm trying to get him up to 1,000 on both Instagram and on YouTube. He has a great freaking show on YouTube. So if you guys got a chance, please go check him out. Subscribe. Him and his significant other Yolanda are very, very hilarious. And then Dusty Dan, same thing. Most people, I don't know who all knows Dusty Dan, but Dusty Dan does whiskey reviews of, well, luckily for me, whiskeys that are older than I am. So I was born in 1969, so he's got, he does reviews of everything, but his specialty is like, he just gave away like a pre-prohibition 1916 freaking whiskey the other night on, what was it, on Jason's stream. They're old school because he hit 1,000. Now, congratulations for that, Dan. So then let's see, and I want to thank you to Scott for bringing me on his show Tuesday night on my bourbon journey. I want to thank him for doing that because it meant a lot to me for him to bring me on there, and everybody that joined with us, and it was a shit show. There ain't nothing else to be said about it. Turned into a shit show. Turned into, what was it? We're going to have a few drinks, talk about what my plans were, various other things, and then it turned into, yeah. And then we got, like I said, I'm trying to follow this. Okay, hey, the Tito Dirk, there you go. Hey, what's up, buddy? Tito Dirt. Okay, so anybody that's been in the chat knows that the symbol, the logo is Tito Dirk. He is starting up a YouTube channel. I don't know when it's going to go live. He's working on content stuff right now called Libation Exploration. So I will keep people informed. I'm sure he will keep people informed, but just in case, go follow him at Tito Dirk or at libation.exploration over on Instagram, and that'll probably get you. It'll probably be where you're probably going to see him go ahead and put that out. So then, let's see. Yeah, there you go. So Kyle, the Drink Pro, he's got more like he's like a whole, plenty of watch hours. He needs the 1K to get monetized, and right now he's doing like everybody else is doing, and he's Venmoing or PayPaling. And actually, I didn't start watching his lives till a few weeks ago. I just came across him, and now I'm a fan. So people try to Venmo him money to get his girlfriend Yolanda to drink stuff, and it's hilarious. It's kind of like the same thing that Ed at Rock Gut Review has been doing to his significant other also, where she'll drink this if we get $50 or whatever. So, but yeah, there you go. Please, yeah. Drink Pro, Dusty Dan. Dusty Dan just hit 1,000 a few weeks this week. That's another thing. And then over on Instagram, my boy Bourbon Jeeper, Matt. It's at Bourbon Jeeper, all one word. He's into Jeeps. He's into bourbon. He's from England. Lives in Florida. He's a good storyteller. He is one of the biggest supporters of the whiskey community over on Instagram. So everybody should be everybody, if you're on the IG, if you're subbed to me on IG, I appreciate you. I'd appreciate it if you go ahead and sub Bourbon Jeeper, and at the Drink Pro, at Kilco, at the Bourbon Ranch. All these pretty much a lot of the people over the last, Brian from Kilco's been around for a while over there and stuff like that. And that's another channel you all need to be watching is Kilco. We need to get him to 1K. I'm pretty sure he's going to be close. If everybody just went and just watched all of his videos one time, he would get his hours. He has like 271 videos, or something like that. But he goes live 2-3 times a week. He's got a really, just if you are going to watch one video by Brian Kilco, I can't pronounce his last name. If you're going to watch one of Kilco's videos, you have to watch the EHT. Okay, so I sent him a small batch. You have to watch him. You have to listen to him. You don't have to watch it. Just listen to him. Read the label for E.H. Taylor small batch. He does it in a Southern gentleman's voice, and everybody knows the mustache. Everybody knows the goatee. I call it the V for Vendetta facial hair. Just go. He got it's literally. I would have to say it's easily one of my top 5 reviews ever from everybody that I've watched, because of the fact of when he reads the label. I mean, but yeah, go check him out. And then let's see who else is here. Oh, Floydian, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, so Kilco's great. He goes live on Fridays and Sundays, and check him out. Yeah, definitely. So then we got. So I'm trying to. Now I see why Trev and Hot Buttery Rolls have such a hard time, even with Hot Buttery Rolls with 2 people, because I'm trying to watch the chat on StreamYard, and it's not met. It's actually really. It's really pretty much on the. It's pretty much on the same thing. Yeah, it's great. Okay, cool. I don't know what happens when you get the numbers that everybody else gets, but with 15 people, the chat's actually working really well in StreamYard. But I'm glad to see everybody in here checking me out, hanging around. I will get the whole thing with the sound to be able to talk to somebody. I'll get that figured out. Let's see, and then so the next time I go live, you guys will be able to come on. See, the wrench is my co-pilot. There you go. That's actually a good one right there. Trev Wilson, I just thought of a new T-shirt for you, or maybe any channel. The wrench is my co-pilot. There you go. Hey, DMC, I am so freaking sorry. I thought that I had already sent your bottle out that you won from me, and when I was moving stuff around and cleaning stuff up and everything else today, I thought I'd already sent it out, and I found it on top of a bunch. I had a bunch of boxes that I hadn't opened yet from other things and it was sitting on top of it, and I didn't even. I'm so sorry. I will get that out to you ASAP. I owe you that bottle, and then I'll figure out some other way to repay you for being as patient as you have been. Speaking of DMC Kentucky, Prescription Bourbon, over on Instagram, Prescription Bourbon, on here on YouTube. Go check him out. Let's get him to his 1,000 subs. So since I'm the newest kid on the block, I am not going to. I'm not gonna pump me for subs. I don't want to do that. If you sub, I appreciate you. Yeah. So thank you very much, Sherry G. So we got 16 watching now. Let's see. Hey, dude, dang it! I lost a subscriber. Someone decided they didn't want to hang around. I had 40, now it's 39. But truthfully, this is what's crazy to me is that even 40 people give a damn about. That even 40 people give a damn about me being on YouTube. And for 40 in one day, that's another thing. That's another thing that really freaking is really warms my heart, I guess you can say. Bless his heart. Is that 40 people 39 people the 40th one didn't give a shit, but 39 people give a damn. Now, I'm thinking the hot buttery roll. I mean, it is his birthday, so he's probably like eating dinner or something like that, and I do want to really spend a couple minutes explaining to people how this is. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, well, hey, if you want, you can keep on blaming the mail. Let's see. Okay, well, some people are seeing 40, some people seeing 39. It's really weird because then I go to when I was setting up the channel and everything else, I would look at one thing, it would say 19 people. I look at another one that say 23, and then I look at the analytics and it'd say that I had 9. So I don't I don't know which one to believe. I guess it really doesn't matter. But yes, so make sure you go check out Prescription Bourbon. I know that Klein already told me that he's out of town, so there was a chance that he wasn't going to be able to make it. So either way, check out us at Destination Bourbon. And if you're only going to push one subscribe button today, it doesn't have to be mine. I've already mentioned a bunch of people that deserve it way more than I do right now. So just go ahead and follow them, and subscribe. And then also, at the same time, I don't think a lot of people here realize is that a lot of these same people that you see in the chat, the same people that you see on YouTube in the Whiskey YouTube universe, are also over on WhiskeyGram. So WhiskeyGram, over on Instagram, there's a whole community over there. If you start out, you can go, okay, well, Scott, My Bourbon Journey, Dusty Dan, they've got a lot of people that already follow them over on Instagram and stuff. If you just start following those channels, you'll get introduced to the other people that are in the community. But if you're looking for part of the community that is very welcoming, and basically the same thing that WhiskeyTube has been to me over here, you want to start out with at Bourbon Jeeper. You want to check out at Lady Thanata. It's THANATA. Lady, TH, and then Thanata. And then you want to check out Influenski. If that's another one, if you like scotches and stuff like that, or you like any kind of whiskey, at Influenski is also really great over on Instagram. And then, of course, at Sleepless Kimmy, at the Whiskey Neanderthal, and at Bourbon Jeeper. And then just going to them and just look at the people they follow, and then just boom. And then Monday nights, if you're not busy during or after or whatever Shelf Turds, check out the Hood Sommelier, who has a channel here on YouTube, which is great, and Tim Van Riper from the Modern Thirst. He's on Instagram as the Single Barrel Snob. They have a show called Monday Suck. They do 2 hours. It's great. Go check it out if you have the time. So. Yeah, then okay. Don't forget. Okay, you know what? You're right, Will. I'm sorry. I made a serious mistake. One of the people that have really seriously helped me out over the past few weeks, he sent me some freaking samples just because I asked him. He put up a bottle on Instagram of a Yellowstone pick. I asked him if he can get me one, and he couldn't. He said, "But I'll send you some samples." And then I ended up with the ASW Fiddler sample. I ended up with. Chattanooga 111 and a Chattanooga Rye sample for Will, and I appreciate that. And he is at whiskey_tango_hendo. So basically, if you think of what the hendo, and then just fill in the words from military phonetics of whiskey tango, then put an underscore in between. Go check him out, and so what the hendo, and. Check him out. He's got some really bitchin' pictures and everything else. But he also go follow him over there. Whiskey Samurai. Go ahead and also check with Whiskey Samurai is another person who's going to be doing YouTube here soon, hopefully, and is also getting into bottle photography and stuff like that over on Instagram. That's at Whiskey Samurai. And let's see. Okay. Oh, Whiskey. Speaking of the devil, the Mashville speaking samples. You got some good stuff. It says thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And I'm the truth is I was waiting on I decided to wait on a bottle that I got the other day because I was going to send out some samples to send out a sample to El Jefe Weaver. He's also very new to whiskey in general. So if anybody has Jeff Weaver, El Jefe Weaver, if he reaches out to you and everything else, that's one of someone that I've met recently that's really done a lot to support me. Please welcome him with open arms. He's over as El Jefe Weaver over on Instagram and also El Jefe Weaver here. You might see me in the chat at some point in time. But yeah, thank you for sending that. But I was waiting on a couple of things. One was because of the things that are being hand delivered, I wanted to throw in a couple samples while I was at it because it's not gonna, if I'm gonna do it all at once, I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna do it all at once. So there'll be some samples in there, and then it'll be as soon as I get it out, I will go ahead and send you a message. But thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you. And so just so you know, if you go into the About section on my channel, it has my address so that if anybody wants to send me anything, or if someone happens to talk to one of their local distilleries and they're willing to send out a media kit to me or something like that, if you have those kind of connections, I would appreciate it if you just go ahead and DM me and told me that, I truthfully, I don't know if Hot Buttery Rolls is here at all. DMC, he's probably prepping for his live, and he's probably he might be eating like dinner with his family or something. But he turns 38 today, so happy birthday HBR. Oop, this way, that way. There you go. Happy birthday HBR, and remember, Slug it shook. # Team Sean. So, yeah. So I've got some ideas of what I want to do with the channel and everything else, and I appreciate the fact that everybody that is here and everybody that is watching. I appreciate the fact that you guys, like I said, even give a damn about about what I'm doing and stuff like that. I have to contact some people and everything else about it, but I kind of have always since day one, not since day one, for the last few years have had a sponsor-ish, someone that has always said they'd sponsor me, they'd sponsor me. Basically, it's just it's product and stuff like that, but it doesn't really matter to me. They're just really good friends of mine. I've been out of touch with them for a little while because of all this, and I just got into my own head and kind of cut myself off from the world for a little while until I joined this community. And now that I'm getting back in, now that I'm doing this, I always told them that I would promote them at any point in time, and that is Dirtbag Clothing. They are a lifestyle brand out of San Diego that actually focuses on band merch. They do support for bands. So they do merchandise for bands. They do direct support for bands. They sponsor musical bands and everything else. So you can go over to Dirtbag Clothing. It's dirtbag.com, www.dirtbag.com, and go check out their stuff. I will be contacting them this week to hopefully get a discount code, and anything you can do to help. Anything you can do if you want, like, this is what they call the sheriff shirt. This one's a long sleeve. I got a bunch of different shirts. They got, that's why if you don't know, this is what it is, Dirtbag. And they actually, one of the very first people that they sponsored was Dimebag Darrell. So I'm gonna try to do something with the owner, John, and some of the other guys that work there. Actually, the group Quor, Quor, is a progressive. They do some progressive math, hardcore music. That's Quor. Check them out on Spotify or wherever you get your streaming and stuff like that. Those are some Brian and Chief, and those guys are also friends of mine that have a band that's they're good. They're a great band. But they also are the backbone of Dirtbag Clothing. So then, and I'll explain. Hey, Bird Band. Here, where am I? Hey, where am I? Okay. I don't know where you're. I don't know where you're at in the world, but I know that you're here on the Mash Bill on YouTube. But let's see. All right. So yeah, and then it's good to see everybody here. It is. I'm kind of wondering if I get into another. If I went ahead and went into another hour, what would happen? And but unfortunately, like I said at the beginning of this, I was going to have to cut it down to an hour. See, Richie Z's been freaking on the ball. I just noticed this just a second ago. Here you go. Up on the big board. Follow Will at Whiskey Tango Hendo on Instagram if you haven't yet. There you go. There's your shout out, Will. And like I said, I appreciate what you done. The likes. Julie and Dan, they've been nothing but freaking nice to me. They sent me, if you saw Scott's freaking My Bourbon Journey, if you saw us live the other night, they sent me some old Carter samples and a Blanton's Gold sample that was freaking great. Mag TX 57, Mag 57 TX. That's MAG 57 TX. He has a channel right here on YouTube. Go check him out. He's another guy that's up and coming. Could use the sub stuff, but he also has a really good channel over on Instagram. And he sent me a bunch of samples too, just because, like I said, I looked at a post on his Instagram and said, hey, yeah, one of these days I'll get a taste of one of those JD rye, the Jack Daniel's rye everybody's going crazy about, those Special Reserve or whatever the hell it's called this week. And he said, oh, he went ahead and DM'd me back a little while later and said, hey, do you want a sample? And then sent me like 5 samples. And I appreciate him. I appreciate everybody that's here. I appreciate everybody that's stayed on here. Okay, thank you for the chat. Okay, yeah. Okay, so anybody that doesn't know, I guess Yolanda goes on his phone. I'm sorry that I'm not seeing everything. I'm working on getting better at that. But I guess Yolanda got a hold of his phone, and it says thank you for the chair right before it. But then it says Cal has control of his account again. Yolanda says thank you for the chair. Yeah. I made a comment the other night on his live that he was in the comfortable freaking desk chair while looked like she was sitting on something that was probably supposed to be like at the kitchen table or something. And I said, how much does she have to pay you? If you watch it, you'd understand what the question comes from, or how the question is worded, what it means. How much does she have to pay you to get a decent chair? And I literally, because of my own live, had missed like the first hour and 15 minutes. I guess nobody else said something about it. And he said that they were getting money. They were putting together the money to go get her a chair. So I sent a little bit of money and over to him. I Venmo'd him. Gotta support the channel. Even though I give Yolanda a bunch of crap, she doesn't deserve. She deserves to have a comfy chair when people were giving her shit. So I sent a little bit over to him, and that's why they're thanking me for the chair. I wasn't the one that bought the chair completely. I don't have that much money to send like that, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. And then, yeah, so anybody that I did, okay, so I don't want anybody to get butt hurt because I didn't mod you. I'm working on that. I just knew I went on when I was setting this whole thing up, trying to figure out how to do the mods before the stream. So that's why like Trev and Kilco and some of those other guys, their links popped right up. And Trev was going to be. I hate to say it, sorry everybody, but Trev was going to be number one because he's been nothing but supportive of everything that I've done. He's always shouted me out and called me a legend from day one. And so, yeah. So, and I'm sorry that if I'm rambling on and stuff like that, and if I'm boring anybody. I mean, I've lost a few people, but then again, people probably eating and taking care of their business and everything else, and I appreciate that, and I appreciate the people that are here. So let's see. So yeah, here I like this one. So, Kilco, from Kilco to Wrenchco. There you go. Okay, so this is I'm gonna put it up there, just because it's my first stream and this is the first questionable freaking possibly wrenchable. No, I'm just kidding. No, actually, Ben, I won't be doing a second hour. Literally minutes after I announced that I was gonna, just like within 15 minutes of me announcing last weekend with Hot Buttery Rolls that I was going to try to pregame him this week. I got a notification from a friend. They're doing a live Zoom tasting. They're popping the corks and everything else and doing a Zoom tasting of their pick, which I brought up earlier. And then the truth is, I do not know what I have to ask them what the staves were on this private select because I'm not going to pull the sticker off. But my friend Sleepless Kimmy and John the Whiskey Neanderthal, my friend John, they're doing a Zoom tasting of their pick. So I promised them that I'd be there before I even decided I was going to do this YouTube thing. And they were just coming up with a date, and they just happened to be the date. If they had gotten to me right before, I probably wouldn't announced that I was going to do this, but I was going to at least give it a hell of a try to get to what you call it. It's your strength. Thank you, Jacob. Let's see. Birdman sounds amazing depending on who is lining up to ride. Oh man. I didn't even make it through my first live hour before it turned into freaking innuendo freaking city. Yeah, but thank you very much for saying that too. And then, but I'm hoping that this gets better. I know everybody's first videos aren't that great. I appreciate everybody that's been here. I'm glad to see some of the people that have actually quote unquote met on Zoom or Google Hangouts, or have jumped on a live with me with Chris or Jason or Scott. Seeing him there, like Sherry G. It's good to see. It's good to see a lot of the what do you call it, the veterans, the old schoolers, the Richie Z's, the Sherry G's, the Hendos, the Kilcos, and please don't get butthurt if I left your name out, but I do love all y'all. Thank you very much for doing this with me. I'm not as nervous as I was the first few minutes. So if you go back and watch the first few minutes, it's not pretty at all. But I do appreciate every single one of you. I will figure out this sound thing, why I can't hear people's sound. If I reach out to you, if I DM you on Instagram or wherever with a StreamYard link within the next day or so, like tomorrow, later on tonight or tomorrow, it's because like Richie Z, I might, maybe you, or maybe I'll do Hendo or somebody that's actually active on Instagram at the time. I might send you a link to see if I can hear you, if I got the mic thing figured out. So, like I said, I appreciate it. It really did fly by. Yeah, it's really weird that a whole hour flew by that quick. Technically, I didn't come on until 6. I mean, I didn't fit. My face didn't come on until 6:05. But or 6:04, 6:03. But yeah, saying that I'm at like live for an hour, it's just freaking crazy. But like I said, if you want, I'm not pushing this or anything else. This might be something when anybody feels that I deserve this. If you want to support the channel, that's my Venmo, that's my PayPal. If you go into my About section on the channel, it gives a little bit of explanation of what the channel's about, but it also gives it'll give you my address. Well, it's not my physical address. It's where I get my mail for this channel and for my Instagram, and then you can also see what my email me anytime. It's on my Instagram. It's right there in my bio. But it's themashbill.live@gmail.com. If you just want to just say hi, or you have any questions, or you want to collab because you have a channel, just hit me up over there. DM me right in the freaking IG. I'll answer you. If anybody knows Kyle and some of these other people that I have had a conversation with, Hendo, and some of that, then hey, you know what, Birdman? The fact that you showed up is more than enough. If you're here for 1 minute, you're here for 1 hour, it doesn't matter. You showed up. It means that you decided that I was an important enough part of your life to go ahead and go watch me on YouTube. So I do appreciate it. But so thank you, JJ. I don't think. I mean, truthfully, I don't know if it really was that great of a stream. It's supposed to be a whiskey stream. I didn't even have a drink. But then again, the God's honest truth is, for the last 2 days, I've gotten about 2 to 3 hours of sleep each day because I've been working on this and I've been like obsessing over this and trying to figure all this out. It started out a little bit by little bit over the last week or two, and then these last couple of days it's just been like bam, bam, bam. Why won't they let me go live on YouTube? You have to wait 24 to 48 hours and all this other stuff. But yeah, I got really sick yesterday, and I wasn't planning. I mean, I'm going to drink a little bit, and it's not fair to have a whiskey show, to be on a whiskey tube and not have at least one drink. But I also wanted to put a little bit of food in my gut before I drank and let it settle. So I had my favorite thing in the world, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But let's see. I think I'll take it easy on myself today for this one. I'll just go ahead and have one of my dailies, my Russell's 10. But I appreciate every single one of you for being here. I appreciate the fact that I got up to like 22, 23, whatever people watching, and I still have 13 that actually are so bored that they're or they're not even actually watching me. They're like watching something else. They just got this on just so I feel good. I appreciate you trying to make me feel good. But there will be there's more on the way, I promise. And I'm gonna work on. I don't know how many lives I'm gonna get in before I get my first real video up, but I promise it won't be as long as Klein or as Trev, and as long as HBR has been doing it. This was supposed to be a celebration for HBR. It doesn't seem that he was able to make it. That's fine. I just want to make sure he knows that I appreciate him. I appreciate everything he's done for me. I appreciate you and all y'all for what you've done for me also. But, oh wait, hold on. Before I finish that, this is something else. Here you So here's Whiskey. Okay, Whiskey Samurai. I'll be setting up my live set for. Okay, so yeah, he's setting up his live set. So yeah, so yeah, so collabs or whatever like that. If there's anybody that wants to do, I mean, anybody that wants to do that doesn't want to do something by themselves, like they want to get a second for their live stream or whatever, go ahead and contact me. I'll be your J Pitt or your Sean or whatever you want. You know, well, not whatever you want me to be, but yeah, I'm up for that too. I mean, I still want to do my my own thing, obviously, but I wouldn't mind doing that, bouncing off somebody else on one of these nights to pregame in a show or something like that, and seeing how it goes that way. Can monitor one of us or whatever can monitor freaking chats and stuff like that, but we can get it figured out. So just contact me. You can easily contact me off Instagram, and like I said, and my email and everything is right there. So that's at the _Mashville on Instagram, the Mashville here on YouTube. I appreciate every one of you. Happy 38th birthday, Chris. I will see you in about an hour ish when you go live. And what can I say? I guess I'll finish it. I'll end this the same. Well, hold on. Wow, lovely. So I'll end this the same way I ended on my IG videos. I will see you on the other side. Love you guys.